layer called ignorance, second layer called passion, and the third layer called goodness, the name of our group. And so this is what we're going to talk about. So the first layer, ignorance, is very different from men and women. When men live in a state of ignorance, these are men who are connected to criminal activity. They're either selling drugs or connected to somehow, let's say, prostitution, or they're something illegal. And what drives them is the fear. Fear, but also power, and how they want to be powerful by threatening others. And these men are always living on the edge. They're either drinking too much or have unprotected sex a lot. They're doing some kind of drugs and illegal activity. And it's impossible, practically impossible to save them, because sometimes women call me, mothers call me, please, in the past, can you help my son? He's been on drugs for so many years. And I listen to the story, and I clearly get that this person don't want to be helped. And his mother just worried about him. And so when you meet people like that, you won't be able to rescue them. Only if they're going to get in a car wreck, they all of a sudden get that they almost died, maybe they will be willing to change and stop hanging out with people who are close to criminal activity. They basically live on the edge. Women, however, when they live in a state of ignorance, these are women who are depressed, sickly, they're constantly having problems, they're victims in life. This is not working, that is not working, this is not working. So they're complaining and complaining and complaining, and they're depressed and they're sad. They typically stay away from the society, from the friends, and they're inside of their misery. And they're inside of their trauma. And what's really connected to this, how you know that you live in ignorance, it's all past related. They're just stuck in the past. Oh, my ex-husband left me. My parents did this to me. My this did to me that. And they're just stuck in the trauma, complaining, and they just cannot get out of it. Then there's people who live in a state of passion. People in a state of passion, what they're driven by is material goods, bigger house, prettier boyfriend, prettier girlfriend, more income, more money, and more sex. They're really enjoying their body. They want to meet a guy. They want to have sex. They want to have kissing. It's all about passion, passion, love, love. Most of the movies and most of the music is about the state of passion. And most of the people want is this romance, falling in love, and they really want that. And they live in these waves, because when they get this boyfriend, they feel high, and there's a good sexual intimacy, they feel very happy. And then they got this job, they feel so happy, I finally got this job, and I get so much money. So they live in these waves, but they experience this high, but then it's a matter of time that it goes down. And then they experience another high, and they experience this high, and it goes down. And so these people put superficial things that is outside of the material stuff, or guy or girlfriend, above their spiritual calling, let's say. What really calls them is the desire to be happiness. By the way, they're both driven by happiness. This stuck, they're constantly thinking, better boyfriend, better girlfriend, better home, more job, more money. They're thinking about next thing, and next thing, and next thing. These are more stuck in the past. And by the way, a lot of people, women especially, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah? But because they're both driven by this desire of being happiness, but the happiness that is superficial happiness, they're constantly facing disappointment. Because all of this happiness is short-lived. Because you cannot enjoy the boyfriend forever, the house or the job or the money. It's all short-lived. Also, people in a state of passion, if they're not enjoying their body and sex and intimacy, a lot of men are really into the power. They want to experience power and money. And they think, oh, they're going to respect me because I'm powerful and I have money. People here, I will kill you if you don't do what I do.
Yes.
And Vedas are saying these people are like people who are in a deep well and they cannot get out. The well is empty, but they're in the hole of the well, and they cannot find the way out. Also, in the state of passion, people are living in 4 different distinctions. First, they're enthusiastic because they met this guy, or they want to get this job, they're very enthusiastic, and then they start feeling the pressure. How can I keep up with this boyfriend? So I can please him, so he likes me, or keep up with the job. How can I keep up with this job and continue to grow? Then they start feeling tired. Tired to please at work, tired to please the boyfriend. They get to the stage of being tired. And the 4th, they feel broke. They have no energy anymore to continue with the relationship or their relationship at work or whatever that they're chasing. And when they feel this broke, they feel either physically ill or emotionally ill, and they get into the state of depression. Now also, people here in the state of passion put job, money, their relationship to our body, or having the sex and intimacy above the relationship to people. Everything here is business transaction. They are pretending that they're sincere and friends with you. They're pretending that they're authentic and care about you, but in the background, they want to use you for their goals to succeed, or to get boyfriend or girlfriend, or to network. They do not know how to connect soul to soul. Clear? And then there's the state of goodness. In Bhagavad Gita and in Ayurveda, it says that when we put a goal to reach the highest possible goal, to have a relationship with a higher power, and to build relationship with him, we can achieve happiness. But then it's not going to be a superficial happiness that lasts sometimes. But we can have here a word that we love, and the happiness, and the boyfriend, and the girlfriend, or the husband, and be happy. But we're living because as a human beings, we made a choice what we are making a priority in life. Is it work? Is it family? Is it our health? Is it our success? Or is it our growth and self-spiritual development and relationship to God? Here, higher power wants us to make him as number 1, as a priority, not anything else. Oh, and we have my email.